Hi, good morning. Today is the 3rd of November 2025. I just Monday. I just completed this morning's workout. So let's take a look at the workout requirements and movement standards. Morning everyone. Morning. So before we continue, don't forget, please like, share and subscribe to our video and channel. Your support does really mean a lot to us. So please give us a like and comment on our videos. Subscribe and follow us as well. So that, and turn on the notification button so that you will be notified every single time if there's any new content that is uploaded. Okay. Alright, let's check out the movement standards. Sorry, before we continue. Alright, just take a look at the whiteboard. It's written there and it's divided into two parts. Part number 1, it is for time. You need to complete one single round of that. Okay, one time only, part 1. So 20 single arm ground to shoulder, 25 burpees, and 30 goblet squats. Once you completed that one time, then we're going to move on to part number 2. So part 2 consists of 5 rounds. Okay, 5 rounds of 4 single arm ground to shoulder, 5 burpees, and 6 goblet squats. So essentially, it is the same total number of reps as part number 1, but the movement has been divided into three separate smaller sets. Okay, 3 movements. Each of them would be broken down into a smaller set, and therefore we have 5 rounds of that. Okay, so the total number of the reps down here for the whole thing, it is the same as the one here at the top. Okay, but it's only the difference only here and here is here you only need to do one time, one big chunk. Then here you're gonna do it like broken down into smaller parts here, like this, until you finish 5 rounds. Okay. So you can also compare yourself whether it will take you, are you gonna finish this faster or actually do this faster, the one at the bottom. Okay, you can also compare yourself. Okay, use the time here compared with the time it took you to finish here as well. So you see, you have the capacity to actually do a bigger set, or you are more effective when the workout is broken into smaller size like this, okay, with a couple of rounds compared to here. Okay, so that's one way that you can actually measure your capacity. Alright, okay, let's take a look at the movement standards. Okay, as you can see, see in front, you already have an equipment which you can use, which is a kettlebell or a dumbbell. So whichever you feel that, or whichever equipment that you are it is available to you, then you try to just use that. Bring your leg down. Alright. So firstly, when you single arm down to shoulder, you have two ways you can do this. You either follow what is written on the board, which is one hand, because it's not written there, alternating, so you don't necessarily need to do alternating. You can also just complete like a few sets here. Now, shoulder. Now, shoulder. Okay? Then you change. Shoulder, shoulder, shoulder. Okay? So that is your option. Or you can just do single arm. One here, one here. Right? Now, as you can see, if you do not have this kettlebell, and you only have the dumbbell, then this is the dumbbell on the ground. Okay. Down. Or just touch, whichever you feel, you can do it. Okay. The movement number 2, you have 2 ways of doing these burpees. Maybe number 1, you have your feet out here if you're not flexible, or you are flexible enough, you can do this. Good. One. Okay. Or to the outside. Here. Or number 3. Or number 4. Whichever way you want. As long as you go down to the ground, you're back up. And movement number 3, goblet squat. Make sure you have the object. You're holding on to your chest. In this position. Catch. Squat. Or using this if squatting with the weight, it is hard for you at the moment, then you can just do your body weight. Okay? So either way. Use either way. Right. So that's the end of our demo. I would like to thank everyone for joining me this morning. So for those that are at a different time zone than me here over at the other side of the world, today is the 3rd of November 2025, Monday, and the weather here is really sunny with a bit of clouds up top, but I doubt that it's gonna rain anytime soon. But for those that are at a different time zone, like I mentioned, maybe and a good evening to you all. Hope that your weekend has been productive and smooth as you have hoped. But for us, there are already morning, which is a Monday morning. I would like to thank everyone for watching and tuning in to our live this morning. The support really does mean a lot to us, to me especially, and I appreciate your participation and your support. And thanks very much for sticking with us till now. And so for those that are already started their day, I hope you will have a wonderful day ahead. As if you are working in an office environment, as usual, my suggestions to you will be always try to keep yourself warm, stay dry, stay hydrated at all times. Try to move your body as much as humanly allowed or time allowed. Do some joint movements like this, some light stretches if you can, every 15-20 minutes if you're allowed to do so. Don't forget, just drink room temperature water as much as you can, or something warmer, and try to not drink any sugary drinks as long as you can. Okay, as long as you can. So that's all from me today. It is a pretty tiring morning. Every morning always seems to be similar, especially for those that have been resting throughout the weekend and not doing too much. So anything physical the next day will be a little bit challenging compared to the rest of the week later on, because your body has already adapted to your Monday exposure. Okay. So thanks so much everyone for listening, and I hope to see you on our next live session, which is Tuesday, tomorrow. And until then, take care and see you soon. Bye.